foreigners or anyone just out there in quarantine, here's a little workout that you can tag along on. What I'm gonna do today is I'm going to demonstrate a super simple workout that you can do. It's interval training. It's actually basically just jump rope, which can be simulated without an actual jump rope, and push-ups. You can do as many rounds as you want, but I'm gonna go slow and easy because I'd like to spend a lot of time since I have a lot of time here. 3 days in the hotel. We're down to the last 2 days. We finished our first 24 hours, which is good. That means we're gonna sleep one more night and then another night, and then it's back home. That's gonna be awesome. So it's 1 minute of jump rope, and then as many push-ups as you feel like you can do unbroken. We're gonna start the workout with a quick activation. So I'm gonna loosen up my body first, and then do a little bit of a warm-up, and then after that I'm gonna actually get into the workout, and then hopefully I'm gonna do a stretch. I might not share the stretch with you guys today because I'm just gonna demonstrate 1 or 2 rounds of the actual workout, and then you could figure out how many rounds you wanna try and do all by yourself. This one is for you, Hugo and Tova out there who are stuck in quarantine on day 2, or is it day 3? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, it starts with a body activation, so go ahead and lock your fingers together, shake around your ankles, shake around your wrists. Good. Now let's do the arms. Now the reason for actually loosening up and getting a workout done is that I was stuck on an 11-hour flight yesterday, and then when we got here I basically slept for 16 hours. So my body feels like it's been through a train wreck, and I'd like to open up and loosen up and get the blood flowing so that I don't end up becoming a fat blob. It's true. It's true, it's easy to go stale when you're stuck in a room and you're really not allowed to go out. I'm okay with that. Swing around, good, swing forward. And also I'm also okay with feeling lazy and tired when I am tired and lazy, and just going with the flow. What time should I work out during the daytime? It don't matter. Especially when you're stuck in quarantine, you should work out when you feel like it. So no pressure at all. If you're tired, sleep. If you feel energetic, absolutely get up and do something. All right, put your hands on your waist, and then let's go ahead and swing around. Now from the airplane, and also especially from a bed that I'm not used to sleeping in, my hips, lower back feel super tight. So I'm gonna spend a little bit extra time on the activation than I normally would. Go ahead and grab your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the other way. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Good, sit down on your knees and stretch out your knees a little bit. So I'm actually wearing my tennis shoes now here because the wood is really, not the wood, the floor is really hard, and I would not recommend doing jump rope on such a hard floor. Okay, what do I do if I don't have a jump rope? Well, that's fine. You could either do small jumping jacks, or you could do half burpees, which would be a down and up. But anything that can get your heart rate up and running. If you're doing something like a down and up, which is a half burpee where you don't hit your chest and your legs on the floor, I would suggest you pick a number and then do sets of that. I would also suggest that you get maybe a 1 minute of work break and a 1 minute of rest in between. So you can do that for as many repeated rounds as you like. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do 1 minute of jump rope, 5 to 7 push-ups. Try and make them real strict and nice as much as possible. I'm sitting in an exaggerated squat position here, pushing my knees out with my elbows actually. Now push your hip back. Try and stand up and grab your toes and stretch your hamstring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, push your knees out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Try and sit down on top of your knees and stretch out. Whoa, how does that feel? My left knee feels a bit funky, to be honest. It's been feeling funky for a while now, but the pressure from the airplane just makes it worse. Yeah. So stretching out can be a blessing, but if you're really tired and you're stiff like I'm feeling right now, try not to overstretch. Yeah. Make it just enough that you're able to move freely, and then just like go with the flow. Fitness should always be a feeling, something how you feel. If you don't feel like working out and you have to force yourself to it, that's because you're doing it wrong, that's for sure. It has to be something that you like doing. Actually, I started this morning just for fun, we're joking around with the fiance saying, hey, Arnold Schwarzenegger said you should do 200 crunches every day. And like, why would you not start your morning with 200 crunches? So on our bed, we're just doing 200 crunches, different variations of them. And yeah, so stretching my abs right now, I can feel that too, that's great. I'm now in a hip flexor kind of stretch here. And yeah, just getting the blood flowing. Personally, I don't much like stretching on a hard floor like I am now, because my lower knee that is on the floor now kind of hurts because the floor is hard. You can use a pillow if that makes it any better for you or easier. That's fine. Good. Go ahead and stand up and shake it off. Shake everything off. Put your hands on your waist, and then I'm going to roll the shoulders backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Yeah, neck up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So, just to demonstrate what you can do instead of jump rope, I'm going to start off with 25. Remember, we're now body activated, so we're kind of ready to work out. But instead of jumping straight into the workout, we like to do a little bit of warm up that leads into the actual workout. So, the first one is simulating jump rope without actually having a jump rope. So it's just like this. We're going to do 50 jumps. Now imagine that you're holding something in your hand, which would be a jump rope, and swinging around. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Good. Take a little break, shake it off. If you need a bottle of water ready by, go ahead and do that. I like to drink water when I'm working out, but not too much. Just to make sure that you're lubricating your mouth so you don't get a dry mouth, because it's hard to breathe. But if you drink too much water and you feel bloated in the stomach, then you can't move. That's why you'll see boxers, when they fight, they will gurgle their mouth and spit the water out, because if they have too much water and they get punched in the gut in their mouth, then it's easier to drop them. So some guys, when they're fighting, they're checking out to see if the other corner is actually drinking the water or not. Very interesting. Okay, next one for the activation of the push-up, we're going to do 3 or 4 inchworms. So lean forward, try and loosen your lower back, stay there for a little bit. I'm doing this now because I'm just stretching a little bit, and then slowly walk your way out into a push-up position. Slightly squeeze your butt, do a push-up, and push yourself back up again. Yeah, touch your toes and stand up. You can also open up with the shoulders here and come back down. I'm gonna do another one of those, all right? Lower back hamstring stretch, walk out. Good, let's do a push-up. All right, push back up, stand up, open, and down. Let's do 2 more of those. Down, relax, push it out, and stretch as a push-up. Good. You feel when you're doing a couple of reps real slow that your chest, arms, shoulders get activated. It's nice. Let's do one more. Number 4. Relax your lower back. Come out forward. Do your push-up. Push back up. Touch your toes and stand up. Good. Just doing that actually was a little bit harder because I had to talk to you guys at the same time, which is fine. But I can tell my heart rate's up a little bit. I'm starting to lightly just sweat a little bit. It's not a lot to take to warm up, especially because the actual workout is so simple. But so yeah, my plan is to do rounds, as many as possible. Thinking to get somewhere between 15 and 20 to get on it, to be honest. So I can spend at least 30 to 40 minutes working out like this. So 1 minute of jump rope, 5 to 7 push-ups, whatever feels good. It's not important. Probably the first set's gonna be 5, and then second and third set's probably gonna be 7, because it's kind of a good number that works for me. I like to get it going so that it's not too hard and not too easy. But when you think about it, if you're doing 7 push-ups a round and you get 10 rounds, well, that's 70 push-ups. It's actually a lot, and you can get a real nice tight chest from that. So you guys ready? Go ahead and grab your jump rope. If you don't have one, then you could do some of the other exercises like the pretending of the jump rope, or you can do small jumping jacks like this. Now, I would consider these to be half jumping jacks, and also I would not want to open my legs up too wide, simply because the amount and volume of doing jumping like that, the jumping jacks like that, is gonna crush your calves if you're not used to it. So make that movement really small, just about, it's just about getting a movement going that you can get your heart rate up a little bit. Anyway, I'm ready. I'm gonna start round one. Are you guys getting ready too? Here it goes. So, 1 minute of jump rope. Whatever pace that works for you, that's fine. Even if you don't have a jump rope, it's also good. That's about 15 seconds. Also, if you're not used to jumping rope, 1 minute can feel fairly long. I used to box, so we used to do rounds of 3 minutes. So for me, 1 minute is not so bad. You can tell that this hotel is made of concrete and that there's just a really light rug on top of the floor. So it's actually really easy to jump rope in here. 10 seconds to go. Yeah, so that was 1 minute. I'm gonna go down on the floor, do 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, so one round took about 1 minute, 10 to 15 seconds. Now, the idea is to get your heart rate down as much as possible. Shake your legs off. And then get ready for the next round. So I think if you start every 2 minutes, then you're probably gonna end up with about 50 to 45 seconds of rest, depending on how many push-ups you're doing. And yeah, it's probably good, pretty good work rate. So I'm gonna start, yeah, every 2 minutes basically. That's what feels good. So 5 seconds to go, here comes round 2. Let's go. And also, I've got the air conditioner on in the room so I don't get too hot. Although, while I'm wearing this sweater, I guarantee I'll be sweating. Unfortunately, I can't play music because I intend to upload this video somewhere, which is good. But yeah, play music. Just crank out the tunes if you got something at your house. It makes it easier. Oops. Good. And 5 push-ups. Okay, I did 7. Yeah, that was 2 rounds. We'll do a round more together. Also kind of cool to be able to do a little workout inside a hotel room, because it gives me a real feeling of how it is to travel and have to do fitness. Super simple workout. You're gonna get your cardio on and also strength. The only thing that you're not getting out of this workout is a squat and a pulling movement, which is always hard to get in. Squats you can always do, but the pulling movement for pull-ups and stuff like that is something you're gonna have to find somewhere where you can hang and actually do something like that. But it's not necessarily to stay fit to do pulling exercises. It's just good to get strong. Okay, round 3. Okay. Push-ups. Yep. 7. Okay. Hey, Captain. What happens if I don't have enough space to jump around? Well, move your bed. Move the table. Move things out of the way. I moved the table over there. Put the tables up, the chairs up against the wall. That's fine. I remember we used to take the beds, put them up against the wall, and then put on our shin pads, our gloves, mouthpieces, and actually do sparring inside the hotel rooms when we were fighting. One time I did that in Hong Kong. Actually, not in Hong Kong. I did that in Hong Kong in front of the hotel elevator, and they told me to basically bugger off. Okay, take a deep breath. Here goes round 4. Good, push-ups. Hey. All right. Check it out. I'm gonna do one more round with you guys, and then I'm gonna cut the video, but you can do as many as you want. Actually, 5 rounds just to stay in shape. If you don't have a lot of time, it's more than enough to stay fairly in shape while you're actually traveling around and stuff like that. I'm gonna do more for sure, but I just think for the effect of the video, that maybe 5 rounds is more than enough to show you guys. I'm gonna do the last one with something that's a scaled down version of the jump rope, so you can see that it's also possible. I'm gonna do 30 seconds of small jumping jacks and 30 seconds of pretended jump rope, and that should be all right. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, just relax. Make the movement nice and short. I suggest you point your fingers out a little bit so you make your hands straight. By doing this, you can actually focus on activating your shoulders, which is the same muscles that you're kind of using when you're jump roping. Really cool. So yeah, I can tell that this is actually harder on my calves than the jump rope. So I'm gonna switch over to do the simulated jump rope. Now I can do some tricks because I don't have a jump rope in my hands. Yeah, there you go. Nice. To the side, and over again. I'm gonna finish off the last 3 seconds with some double unders. All right. Now close your feet together, jump, bum, 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 bum. Done. Push up, guys. Nice. For cardio effect and strength effect, I think they're equally as hard actually. If you're just on the go and you need to work out, I think it's fine to just get whatever done you can. That was 5 rounds. Hope you enjoyed the workout. I might add in a stretch routine after this, but I'm gonna do, I think, another 10 rounds. Yeah, 10 rounds of working every 2 minutes. That's like half an hour workout. Man, if that's not enough, I don't know what is. All right, gotta go back to round 6. You know, why not? I'll let the video roll a little bit longer. This was the workout in a hotel. Good. Woo. All right, Tomodachi. I just finished my 18th round. I'm gonna have you guys tag along on the last 2 rounds if you like, and that'll be a total of 7 for you guys. Or you could pause the video like I did and just do whatever. I got to 15 and thought, you know what? 20 sounds like a good round. I'm okay. The hard part about this workout for me is actually the push-ups. It's not the jump rope. Anyway, here goes round 19. Go. Thirty seconds. Last 10. Push-ups. Oh yeah, they burn. Woo. So one more round, and it'll be 20. Definitely consider this high intensity interval training. Spike your heart rate, get something cardio done with some kind of strength. In this case, it's a gymnastic exercise, which is a bodyweight exercise. 4 push-ups. Yeah. 20 rounds, a total of 40 minutes working out in an elevated state. It's definitely worth it. All right, here comes round 20. Woo. 3, 2, 1, go. This is it, round 20, guys. Try to enjoy. Pick a pace that works for you. If you want to speed it up in the last one, be my guest. Sweating like crazy, I'll tell you that. Already halfway there. Ten more seconds. Good. Last push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Woo! Oh yeah. Heart rate's definitely up. Oh man, the sweat. Yeah. We have laundry service that you can use here. You can go and select the time to go and wash your clothes here. In worst case scenario, just wash it in the sink, hang it in the bathroom, you'll be fine. I've done this for decades while traveling and fighting and training for fighting. But let's, oh man, yeah, let's grab some water and do a quick little stretch and a cool down. And then I suggest you don't take a shower straight away. Spend a little bit of time walking around as much as you can in the room, just moving, recovering. But more so importantly, now that the work is done, I want you to be proud. Yeah, you put in the time, you get the effort. More important so, it's not so important how many rounds you get or how big volume, how fast you're going, how many reps you get at the push-ups. Got nothing with that to do with anything whatsoever. The most important thing, which you guys need to remember, is to be consistent with it. When you fall off the wagon, make a conscious choice to get back up on it as fast as possible. Same goes with food, drinks, smoking, partying, whatever it is. If you stop something and it takes you forever to get back, it's because you weren't doing it right. Pick the volume, pick the amount, pick the days, pick the times that you feel comfortable with. And that was the Captain's Mind Vitamin for today. Anyway, let's get ready for that stretch. I'm gonna change the camera angle. So, first things first, go ahead and sit down on top of your knees like this, and we'll stretch your knees out and hips by rolling back and forth. And also feel this in your ankles. This is great. I love this stretch. Just don't stay there for too long. Good. Shake your wrists off. Oh man. Depending on how heavy your jump rope is, this could either be easier or harder. I prefer a heavy, thick plastic rope because it's the one I've used for the last 30 years. Whatever works for you, it's fine. My fiance has a thin wire rope, also known as a speed rope, but they work just fine. Especially if you're trying to get into tricks, and it's good. Okay, go ahead and put your hands in front of you, make a table, and then just relax your lower back and raise up your chest. Get your chin up towards the ceiling. You're stretching your abdominals and also your lower back. Now this one feels so much better than it did compared to the beginning of the workout. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Good. Now raise your hip back up. Put your hands right out in front of you. And while you're keeping your hip up as high as possible, use it for leverage to push down on your shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, pull your fingers back. Now, with your hands flat on the floor, I want you to lift up your palms, but leaving your fingers on the floor. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, go ahead and build that platform again. And then in your shoulders, I want you to disengage and push back up. Now leave your arms locked out, with just shoulder blades go in and out. So that you're engaging and disengaging your scapulars. Good, now round your back by pulling it up, 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 up. And release by arching it as much as possible. All right, get ready to pull your stomach up, up, up. Your pelvis now tilting forward. You're rounding your back as much as possible. Press away from the floor. And good, release. Whew. Cool. Sit back, put your feet out in front of you. Good, shake your legs off. You can take your shoes off now if you like. I'm gonna take my shoes off. I don't need them anymore. I just needed them for the jump rope. If you can, go ahead and grab your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right? Both feet up like a butterfly and sit and flip your legs up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Grab your ankles and push down with your elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, go ahead and lie down on your back with your knees pointing up towards the ceiling, like this. And then it's okay to lie flat down with your head on the floor. Your hands can be wherever you want them. What we're doing now is we're just gonna roll from side to side to loosen up your lower back, like this, rocking back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Roll to one side, And keep it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Good. Go ahead and sit back up in Seiza. Like this. Hands on your waist and roll your shoulders backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lock your fingers together and grab your neck and then push with your thumbs down from the base of your skull down towards your traps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And shake your head off like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Now breathe. Center yourself. Make your back straight. Chest comes up, shoulder down. Breathe through your nose. Bigger, bigger. Keep breathing. Fill everything. Reach as far as you can. Release. Good, Fitness Reborners. I'm really proud of you. Thank you very much for today. Awesome. If you have any questions, leave comments below. I'm sure the team will get back to you as soon as we can. This is how you work out in a hotel room with just a jump rope and your body and motivation from the captain. Thank you.